what's up guys? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today we're gonna do a quick 5-minute makeup tutorial for you with bonus lashes if you're up for it. So if you wanna see this look, let's get in the video. All right, so I already went in with Dermalogica Intensive Moisture Balance, and now I'm going in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Primer. I think it's 10 bucks. This everywhere. And then I'm going in with the MAC Studio Sculpt, and this is SPF 15. I love this because it's got good coverage, but you're still gonna see your skin through it a little bit. And then a damp Real Techniques Beauty Blender. I always, if I only have 5 minutes, I always worry more about my skin as a whole than I do about like eye makeup and like being creative. Because most important is I want my skin to look good. And then it's really important also as your skin ages that you want to make sure that you're applying. I like to apply with a damp beauty blender because I feel like it helps the makeup to go into the skin and not sit on top of it, because as your skin ages, the skin is more dry, it doesn't absorb the makeup as well, and it can settle into fine lines, especially places where you would see aging, like around the eyes, around the lip. I really like to kind of pad that in. And now I'm going in with the Tarte Shape Tape. This is the shade Light. And I just do around my eyes, down my nose. I have a scar on my forehead, so I always hit that. A little on the mustache area, and then I have an awesome zit here I'm gonna cover up. Again, just patting it in with the beauty blender. Or this isn't a beauty blender, this is a Real Techniques. I don't know if they even call it a beauty blender still. I don't know if that's like a patented name or whatever, but I like the Real Techniques the best because they have a flat side. I use them each one time and then I wash them all at the end of the week. It just saves me time during the week. And always make sure you press in here. I always see people, that's usually a mistake, is when they don't get in around their nose and they don't get their neck. Next thing is the Airspun Phloof face powder. This stuff is super cheap. I get it from Walmart. It lasts forever. And I'm really gonna focus on my T-zone, but then eventually I'm gonna use it everywhere to kind of set the makeup. I like to use a powder before I go in with my bronzer because I feel like I get a better application with the bronzer and it doesn't stick. Because if your face is kind of sticky, you tend to get too much product in one place. Next, I'm going in with MAC Gimme Some Sun, and I'm using a really soft brush. This is the Real Techniques, really soft so I don't get too much bronzer on. And I start underneath my cheeks, around my jaw, and then I do my hairline. And if you are first timer with bronzer and you're a little nervous, Clinique has a great line of bronzers that aren't as pigmented as the MACs, and so they're a little easier to control. So then I go in around my nose and it just gives me some color. Next, I'm going in with MAC Oh Darling High Dimension Highlighter up on the apples of my cheeks, above my brows, down my nose, mustache and chin. And then this is the MAC Blush Baby. Same thing. I even use the same brush. Like, this is real life, people. We don't have time to do 400 brushes. We're trying to do 5-minute makeup. Then I'm going in on my eyes with Painterly. This is a MAC paint pot, and it's just kind of the shade of like a skin tone. Going in with my ring finger, and I'm doing my entire lid. This stuff is great because it gives you kind of like a nice, soft, you could just wear this alone look, or you can put it on underneath your shadow, and it's gonna help your shadow to stay all day, not to crease. And just helps it to stick. Sorry, I bumped the table. I have a gorgeous camera woman today, so feeling very privileged. Now I'm going in right over the top of it with another kind of skin tone. This is MAC Brule, and it's literally just like a soft kind of skin tone color, and I'm gonna do that everywhere because, again, since we have 5 minutes, we just wanna look put together, but we don't want to be too much, and this look will go with any outfit, so that's why I love it. Another MAC product, this is Phloof. I'm gonna link all these in the description box below. Again, same brush, and I'm just going in the inner corners and outer corners of my eyes. And you see, this just makes you look more awake. And then if you want to cheat and you want to just do one thing, wide, like eyeshadow pencils are great. You can just do those on your eyelid, and it gives you just a little something of sparkle, and they're very forgiving. And you can do just those if you want. I like to use these on days when I'm going to do like a minimal makeup. Okay, next up we're going to do brows, and this, I have 3 new brow products I'm going to show you guys in order. So if you want to just use one, you can start with just this first one, which is the Anastasia, and this is the Dipbrow Gel. So if you only wanted to do one thing or you're new to brows, this is like an easy cheater, and you literally just go in and lift up your natural brow with it. And that is literally, I mean, you can just do that. I still like to shape them a little bit, but you can see what a difference that made with just that one product. That's this one. Now we're gonna move on if you wanna be a little bit extra. This is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. And this is the fine tipped one. And on the other end, it has a mascara one. So I'm gonna shape these a little bit. And again, I could just stop here if I wanted, if I was just wanting to put a little something on my brows. But again, it's 5-minute makeup, but I'm kind of a brow girl, so I'm gonna go a little further. So I'm gonna take the other end of this with the self-sharpening pencil, and I'm gonna start where your hair is most dense, and I'm just gonna use kind of a flicking motion, and I'm just gonna fill them in a little bit more. A common mistake I see with brows is people don't break them up at the end. Like they draw them on and they don't, a really steady hand, or you're new to brows, break them up so they look natural. You don't want them to look too, unless that's what you're going for. If you are, go for it, girl, but keep that hand moving, and then don't forget to use the other side to kind of break it up. Now again, you could have stopped after step 1 or 2, but I am gonna go in with the Urban Decay brow finish, and this is basically like a hairspray for your brows. You're just gonna put it right over the top, and it's gonna hold everything in place with the Maybelline Master Precise All Day. It's one of the marker liners, and I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna walk it down. Again, if you're new to makeup and you're a little nervous about this marker, you can go in with a pencil if you'd rather, and then go right over the top with a pencil if I wanted, and it just makes that line nice and sharp. This is my favorite mascara. This is Almay Extreme Length. We're gonna start with the bottom, and then when you're doing the top lash, we're gonna rock it. And then a trick for mascara, I've said this in my other videos, is I like to take an old mascara and a new mascara and kind of layer them, because I feel like once it's dried out a little, it's easier to layer. So I let this dry for a second, and this is the same kind of mascara, it's just an older one. I'm gonna do the same thing. And now I'm gonna go in with a lip. This is the Stila Stay All Day Lip Liner, and this shade is Marsala, and you can see it's kind of like a mauve-y nude, but I like it because it goes with almost every liquid lipstick I have. So I keep just this one in my purse because it's so easy. I'm just gonna go through and line my lips, and you can see I have a little bit of foundation still on my lips. I like that because I think it helps the liner to stick. And when you're lining your lips, you want to go just outside your natural line, and then I'm going to fill them all the way in. And you can kind of tell as I'm lining, I'm kind of smushing them, which is helping blend it in together. Love Kylie Jenner lip kits. This is my favorite shade. It's Candy K. It's a great neutral. I'm just going to go on, go right over the top, and I'm touching it up as I go, but I'm only dipping it once. And once I get them on, and that's it, guys. That's 5-minute makeup. Super easy, super fast. I'll leave all the products linked down below. This is the makeup look without any lashes, but again, it went pretty quick, so I'm going to add some lashes. This is totally up to you. I do have an eyelash video I'll link down below. Thank you so much, guys, for taking the time to watch this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to leave a comment below of what products you like to use. Let me know. I make these videos just for you, so thanks so much. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.